The flower's dying. It needs water. Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Do you need medical help yourself, Nurse?
I'm afraid I've contracted some illness, Dr. Reed.
Not under my watch, Nurse. Take this. You'll feel better.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. Good evening, Miss Howard.
I need blood.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nook. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr.
Reed,
Does my...
let us just say...
I know that you're
The great
Dr. Strick...
You know what I...
That's exact...
I see.
I'll do that.
Thank you for your...
If you have...
Dr. Swan's...
I know we...
Oh,
There is no...
that is...
Since you're...
Let's just say...
Carelessness.
We're here to...
I don't in...
Modern...
Tell me, Waverly.
Strickland...
Are you thinking...
Harvey Fiddick...
And are you not...
Rivalry...
Why do...
I struck...
I really hope...
I'm not...
I don't know what...
I don't question...
And what
I served...
Be careful what...
I only...
This is
You see...
It seems...
I refuse...
We can at least... Do you think, Doctor...
His wish...
You consider...
Strickland...
Thank you for your time.
I'm quite busy.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous.
Then you are lucky that I have taken the time.
I wish this hospital could have...
Thank you for your time.
Good evening.
I'm all right.
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
Do you know you're the...
Despite what you...
Well, at least...
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick. Good evening.
I'm okay.
Tell me
I
about...
don't want...
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir.
You are not a burden, sir.
And you have my...
I have to go now.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time.
Good evening, Mr.
Good evening, Doctor.
Is there anything else that's
Really?
Unfortunately, you
Well,
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Good evening, Mr.
Evening.
Why do you feel...
I wasn't...
Why?
Come on. I
Reconstruct...
don't want to...
Tell me,
I went with a whore.
did you stop...
No.
How close are you to Miss Horcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all.
So do you let...
And why not?
She could dis...
And it's enough.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, If I could, I'd join her world.
Goodbye for now.
You disgust.
Good evening, Mr.
Evening.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
Not really.
As long as you remain...
Don't think you can do.
Goodbye for now.
Damn.
Kokoran, I want you to...
He was my...
What was...
It was a...
Why not?
Are you...
Who was...
I don't...
I will cover for you. You didn't fall.
Then I can...
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett. Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doc.
Do you require medical assistance, nurse?
I will...
Nurse.
I'll try...
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if... Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Do you know...
That's not...
Does it not?
Sometimes.
I have some...
What?
I retrieve...
Well, yeah.
Not at all, Milk.
Good.
What's going...
Pippa's...
During the...
Maybe you're...
You do...
Come on.
I'd like to see...
Wise choice.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm afraid I do. Like,
Our job brings us into...
that's easy.
Goodbye, Milton.
They know we are overwhelmed by this horrifying epidemic.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Doctor,
What will you...
I always...
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett. Good evening.
Doctor,
And why?
people who don't...
Do you ever...
The wound...
That man...
What is...
What did he want? You're a
I'm
mom.
the top.
How is your...
This is just...
What's...
That-
I see.
The nurse!
What's wrong?
Come on.
But you're a...
What are you...
How long?
I know this.
The police...
Well, how come you...
I have found...
In that ca-
I hope that won't make me an...
Who knows what I might do now I feel invincible.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to...
This place...
Consider yourself...
Don't play the...
I'll leave you for now.
Jonathan, old chap, how are you tonight?
I was conducting research in my...
Of course, of course. Worry not.
What news?
The news is...
How about...
It is killing me.
Tell me...
Jeffrey Mc...
Have they come?
No.
I have received...
Then you are twice...
Is the...
It is help...
Why?
My dear.
Have you...
Unfortunately...
What of...
There are...
What of my...
Nothing to...
Thank you.
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away! Whoever you are!
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
Leave me! Return to the shadows and never come back!
But the shadows are our home. And wherever you stand, my son, I stand beside you.
I had to kill Mary!
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence!
I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
They want war. I'll show them war!
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
Watch the leech, boys!
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him, but I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
My sister Mary, she was...
Vengeance is a powerful...
I swear I did not intend.
That is the science.
What do you mean?
I am merciful.
In the end,
I am...
there is no need.
Thank you, my...
I came to the...
How have you
I felt...
Most...
You have no...
Some of the...
Here's the...
I am a...
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why, truly, did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of Vampyr.
How many?
Only a small number of...
Will they fight?
I doubt it.
Why?
Because they know...
Have they...
Not at all. Their message...
Why not ask for your help?
You have to
Should I try?
Of course...
Why meet them then?
Because nothing...
Should I lie?
We all lie.
They have done nothing but impede my investigation since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
What can you tell me about
Lord Redgrave is...
Have you met...
Only on rare...
How old?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
How powerful...
The Ascalon Club may be the most...
They are not...
The club is mainly comprised of
Any
as the
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind. And they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon...
I doubt it.
I think
To launch another great...
Should we fight back?
I admire your courage,
What is a great...
The first great hunt.
Why?
Prewen.
How did you
I fled.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I.
How can...
The epidemic is the priority.
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends and...
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire, but most of those fled England long ago.
Please forgive my bluntness, but I have to ask. Was it you? Did you make me?
Oh, Jonathan. I know you shall always have a gnawing doubt about who made you an immortal, but
You have no...
Even if I had my...
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
Will you not visit
No,
But how will you...
I shall not, John.
When will we...
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
Time to visit the Ascalon Club. I cannot enter. That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners. The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home. It's locked, all right. The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected. Good evening, miss.
Oh my god, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me. Please, no. I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no.
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't...
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent. What do you think?
I was raised here and
Yes.
a small world.
You won't...
Come on, Doctor.
Is there something that's bothering you?
Too much selfishness and...
Even if that's...
I suppose...
Tell me about your...
What do you want to know?
Who are your real...
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother.
Do you live with...
I still
How did you...
First, I was an...
Did you know she was a vampire?
The correct...
What are you doing?
You mean, what do I do outside at night, since I am a woman? Let me ask you a...
Actually, yes.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should...
How are the local...
People here...
Explode?
She is my best...
Have you any
Recently.
Let me...
Oh, that would be...
Are you a suffragette, then? Oh, you really are.
All adult...
No need to...
Really?
What exactly...
Your name and...
Does it not...
Why should...
Perhaps it's wise for a mortal never to totally trust a...
That may be true for a naive...
Your mother...
I believe she...
Do you know why, late...
No, I don't.
Do you ever...
Of course.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been quite...
Good evening.
And good...
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been...
Remember, don't let any strangers come into your house. Have you noticed anything suspicious recently? Remember.
Good evening, sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence. Clarence Crossley. How are you? My God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either.
When did you...
You know what's...
I know it...
Of course.
What is this? How is your...
We've spent so much time away from each...
But you're a...
Leave.
Is everything...
Have you forgotten?
You need some rest.
Women die too in this war. Women of all countries unite.
Good evening, sir.
I never judge a man by his title, but...
Well, I must admit it.
Welcome, Dr. Reed.
How is this...
Life...
Are you not...
Oh,
I'm afraid the newspaper...
Where?
Is it...
On the...
But what...
Please...
So you...
Oh...
What can you... Find...
Oh...
I must
Really?
Do you have...
Not since my...
Really?
I'm afraid...
London's...
I use that name...
I may have...
Only the first step. In this war.
The night is so peaceful. I understand exactly what that poet meant the other night.
It's locked.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
There has been quite a battle here. I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
I cannot enter.
Good evening. We repel the intruders for now.
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him.
Hear, hear, hear!
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
She's a close friend, and I'm honored that she feels the same about me.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End. But the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why do you suddenly need me?
The Ascalon Club only recruits the best, and you definitely fit the bill. Your scientific and medical reputation alone would qualify you as a candidate.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End. Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
What does it mean to be a member of the Ascalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the Crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Do you have any official recognition from the government? A charter from His Majesty the King?
No. Of course, the Ascalon Club publicly supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of our members, and I do appreciate obedience.
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours, sent to cleanse the East End of all Skulls. Will his death be an issue?
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
What is the Ascalon Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn to protect the British Empire.
What does Ascalon mean?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
William Marshall founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for so long.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country. My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall. Speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation. Delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
I personally went patrolling last night in the West End, and I spotted at least 2 foreign econs. This is an outrage. We shall chase these intruders down.
That went well, did it not? It is always useful to bolster the troops' morale, especially before a difficult battle.
You have the makings of a general, my lord.
I was, though very long ago. Well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon. All right, let's talk, you and I, Lance Bearer.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic, and your findings were quite alarming.
Do you know Edgar Swansea?
Not personally, but I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish, and is a good...
Does it bother you?
As long as you're a...
You were spy...
Not personally. I rarely leave this building. But...
Who what?
Fergal Banshire was my squire of sorts.
No, I mean...
No.
You do...
Yes.
Will you bear...
Of course.
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied Skulls in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Prewen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the Skulls.
Lord Redgrave can play with the brave all he wants, but I won't put a foot outside until Prewen and their...
Skulls are hostile vectors of contagion. That is a fact. But first and foremost, they are victims.
I agree, Dr. Reed. Most of the new Skulls who roam the streets at night used to be good British citizens, but they must be put down nevertheless.
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute...
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club, and you have carte blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
William...
That would...
Why is...
He was...
What can you...
It's a mate.
I have all...
The guard...
I see.
Exactly.
What about...
That is
May I...
A member...
So he
Indeed.
But Mr...
Alois...
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
Godspeed, Doctor...
Obscure songs around the city. New malevolence.
Skulls.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
It's quite...
Do not be alarmed.
May I ask?
Why would you be...
Well, as you...
Ah.
Are you a member?
Yes.
What can you...
It's not...
Are you...
Personally.
Are you not...
Sir.
So you are...
I have been a member of many clubs in...
Is not the nature of...
My dear...
What can you...
I would not...
Mr. Dawson. Of...
A withering London.
Are you sick?
My case...
I'm sorry to hear that.
Absolutely...
What do you...
I should not say...
Would you help?
No.
But they're... What is this?
I am...
Money cannot...
You're right.
What is...
Quarantine.
By doing so, you would create two separate ghettos.
Not if we...
Are you not...
Why do you... We'll talk later, Dr. Reed.
I know we're facing a crisis, but I'm shocked no one took the time to clean up the mess inside the club since we were attacked.
I must admit the Guard of Prewen impressed me. They must have spent years preparing their plan.
I was sired by an ancient vampire.
Support the equality between men and women.
Evening.
And good...
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district.
A few days ago, I spotted...
Where is it? Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been...
Good evening.
I won't.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Can you help me?
Infection?
Yes?
Not enough.
You need some rest.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
I'm investing.
Not really.
Thank you.
They have a house.
Goodbye, Mr. Russell. That building is under quarantine. Could this be what I'm looking for? seen such a radical mutation. Could it be a new stage in the disease's evolution? So the husband had an affair with Doris Fletcher.
Mary? Oh, my dear daughter. How are...
Mother, good evening.
Jonathan!
I'm right here, Mother.
Yes. For this son of mine was...
Mary. She...
I know she's gone. The question is, when will she return?
Mother.
Not really.
What do you mean?
Of course not.
Have you returned?
I never...
It was just...
A night...
Do you need...
I just want...
I'll stay.
Just one thing.
Are you...
Not recently.
I'd
be glad...
She's not faint.
The important...
Why do you say Mary is visiting?
Why should it be...
But Mary really is...
Yes.
But I'm...
Oh, it...
Goodbye, Mother.
Goodbye, son. Please come.
Hello again, Mother.
Jonathan.
Goodbye, Mother. Try to rest now.
Goodbye, son.
I cannot enter. Good evening, Ava.
Mr. John.
I know.
Miss...
How is...
Not well.
The police?
Miss Rick.
Has she...
I'm taking...
Perhaps...
I'm a...
What is the situation?
For a time...
Have you no...
Your father...
I'm sorry...
Your mother...
To be present.
I would...
Tell me the truth, Avery.
No, sir.
This house...
If only...
You have served...
Then I will...
Do you really think...
Yes, I do.
You clearly...
I know...
My home...
That's...
I'm currently in...
Not really.
The McFur.
I think it...
Goodbye, Ava.
Of course. Yes?
Goodbye, Ava.
Of course.
Around here. I need to find out what they're after.
Back, demon! Back! Remember your vows, friend! He's dead! Burn it, boys! Filthy
This woman's body has multiple lacerations. They're deep, too. Whoever did this was driven by rage. He had his tongue removed and his eyes gouged out. He was a victim of brutal torture. This one's neck is broken. He was young. Probably the son.
You thought I was dead too, didn't you? No, I was just pretending. Doris told me I could have been a great actress.
You killed your family.
They mocked my talent. Ah!
So, this girl took lessons at the famous Doris Fletcher acting school. Doris Fletcher seems to be the missing link here. It can't just be a coincidence. I should go to her acting school. Evening, miss.
I am...
Miss,
No.
what happened?
The rat.
Miss Bill...
The voice.
Do you...
Yeah.
Tell me...
Keep you...
What is the local...
Shadow.
Tell me about it. Don't you remember...
I will...
I must go.
Good evening, Jonathan. How are you?
I'm still investigating from inside the Ascalon Club. Can we talk?
Of course, my dear.
How is...
I have decided...
What do you mean?
You may on...
Who?
No.
When would...
As soon as...
I have...
Scowls come...
I believe...
That would be...
There are many...
Yes.
Did you paint?
No, my dear.
What is that?
Your portrait.
Have you met him?
Are you trying...
Well, Elizabeth...
Well...
Goodbye, my...
Goodbye, my beloved.
Hello, Jonathan.
Complicated, my friend.
Yes.
It looks like the...
It won't be an easy task, my friend.
Do you not...
If anyone can...
Since this epidemic is...
I admire you.
Does the Brotherhood of St. Paul...
I'm afraid that's...
Who could...
Usher Tool.
Do you know a...
No, I did not.
But Aloysius...
Yes.
Did he contact...
It would not...
Thank you for...
Can I help you, Jonathan?
It looks like the...
It won't be...
Thank you for your time, Edgar.
What?
What are you doing?
I've just...
That's...
I've no...
Giving out...
I am a...
Why don't...
I thought...
Why...
I am a woman.
How do you...
I've decided...
I've no...
To be...
Do you still...
Of course.
I know it...
Maybe...
How...
My own...
Goodbye for now. Good evening, Zhao Shu.
Wang Shan?
How do you feel?
I don't feel good.
You should recover quickly after...
Thank you, Doctor.
Goodbye for now.
What?
Shoot...
What?
I'm
No.
What can you...
Nothing to...
You don't...
Not since...
You mean you...
Yeah, I don't...
Perhaps you could...
I'm sick.
Whatever...
I swear I did...
How can...
I got...
I have found...
Oh, I see. So the little bugger...
The gang's recruiter was dead.
I love my Albert, sir.
How can... A gun, alcohol. Good evening, Benjamin.
I'm afraid...
A gun...
Good evening.
How is the...
When people...
I'd like... You look ill, Miss Swanborough.
I have no doubt.
Well, there you have...
Thank you.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Mr.
Evening.
Have you heard...
Not really.
Why...
Maybe it's...
A man.
Yeah.
So bit...
More than that.
How are...
The way this...
Goodbye, Mr.
Evening.
Since I took...
Well, seen better.
Infecting...
What?
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Harry doesn't...
I've always put...
You really...
He's my
Do you...
Only one.
Since the criminal name...
No one would...
How is...
I'm not eating.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
You again?
Can I offer you...
Keep your...
There is a...
All right.
Goodbye, Mr.
Welcome.
I am
Doctor?
How is
Business?
I see.
It's no secret.
As a...
What you mean,
Violence is in...
Yeah.
Where did...
In the clothes...
Have you been...
No.
How are the...
When there's more people...
Do you need help?
To be honest...
I don't...
Really?
Right then. Good evening.
Shame.
Clayton...
I believe...
What?
How can you...
Are you...
I've seen...
How are...
When I...
Do you need any...
It depends...
I am shocked.
Forgive...
Goodbye, miss. Good evening.
It's fun.
Have you a...
No.
Where did...
I...
You sent...
As a...
How is...
Don't you...
Don't you fear?
Faith.
No doubt you're...
Last...
I have had enough for tonight.
Good evening.
How are...
I always...
And you're not...
Emptied cup.
Goodbye, Mr. Dart. Good evening. And good evening. How is this Niamad? Do you need me? I understand the nutrition of my... I'll leave you alone. Good evening, sir. Dr. Jonathan... so you won't...
Name is...
Are you...
Summon.
So you're a... I saw...
I could kill you.
So...
What?
Well, yeah.
Oi!
What can you...
Things I...
Well, you're not doing it...
Yeah, well, we can...
More efficient.
Incredible.
Have you heard any...
That bastard's become...
Goodbye, Mr.
Parts will be running completely amok.
Good evening.
Who are you?
As I just...
The Pembroke...
I'm not here...
Miss A...
What can you...
I'm a business...
Gang member...
If you're in...
I'm not...
Fair enough.
Since my...
That's exactly...
You're quite...
I like...
What can you...
You can't...
Really?
Fast.
You sat...
Take the...
Loot...
Whatever.
What can you tell me?
I'm a...
Gang...
If you...
Ooh, dig...
You have no... What is it?
Behind...
Oh, man.
Tell me about the man. You and...
The bastard.
What
I don't...
So you haven't...
No one.
And you're...
Violent.
So you did...
Yes, stop.
Have you...
As long as...
Can I offer you my...
Giving out.
Perhaps I would.
Thank you.
Can I see what...
As long as you have...
Good evening. What? Do you have...
I still...
Goodbye. Good evening, Mr.
What?
Inebriation aside, do you need medical help? Take this, then.
Hey, Doc, you don't...
Goodbye, Mr. Good evening.
Good evening.
I was just...
Don't like questions.
What can you...
A shit up.
Are you...
No.
Is there...
Well.
What's your...
I take care.
You see...
I lost an...
Sometime...
I just wanted to...
Have you heard...
I don't give...
Goodbye, Mr. Fick. I'm Dr. Rick.
Why?
I work...
Oh.
The disease...
It's missing... I'm not sure the epidemic is what worries people most these days. So you...
Yes.
Forgive me.
How is life?
Life as always.
Do you...
Don't know.
Violent...
And self...
May I ask...
Since my...
How...
My sick...
Did your husband...
I'm not...
Do you have...
I just...
Goodbye, Miss Fish.
I'm not sure the epidemic is what worries people most these days.
Did I skip?
No.
Well,
My name is...
What can you...
It's all about...
Why...
They call me...
Have you ever... What do you do?
I listen to...
Do you have...
It's hard.
What do people...
Things have been...
Are you... So you...
No.
This...
I've known what...
Why do you think...
I can't say.
Heard anything about...
I heard that Miss...
Do you need help?
A real doc...
A real doctor?
I don't know what to say.
So long, Rufus.
Some call this the bad part of town. I've lived in worse.
Good evening, Mrs. Fishburne.
Of course. I can't remember the last time I had a good sleep. What can I...
Mrs. Fishburne.
I am afraid...
Then let...
I think...
Goodbye, Miss Fishburne. Jack Gillingham. Maybe I should return this watch to his family. How is...
I don't know.
How are things...
The dispense...
Yes.
No.
How are things...
The dispense...
Yes.
No.
Tell me.
There is no...
Do you
I missed...
Do you think...
Jonathan...
I hope...
Yes,
Who is the...
I...
Why did you...
She ki...
Do you need...
I'm a professional...
Are you not...
I'm more...
Do you...
You fought...
How are things...
The dispense...
Yes.
No.
Show me what you have. Welcome. Have you got...
Still...
Do you need... Indeed. Goodbye, Miss...
Perhaps I
should shut the turquoise for a time.
Have you...
I was told...
Do you require medical assistance, Miss...
Don't feel...
Take this.
Tom...
Goodbye, Miss Cap.
Times like these, a good drink's just as likely to cause a problem as to solve one.
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
Offered a drink to the boy.
Every dawn another death.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Aren't you...
I've heard...
Do you require... I don't...
And is it you?
Goodbye, Mr. You again. Tell me, one of us, there has now... Are you... Have you looked... Are you... Do you need med... Yeah. So you can... Fair. Goodbye, Mr. Dick.
She's got no idea who she's dealing with.
I cannot enter. It's locked. I cannot enter.
Being spotted! Watch out, boys!
It's locked, all right. There's an open window on the second floor. I should be able to get in through that. It's locked.
Woe to you, nations of hypocrites. For in front of you stands the tall queen. You can but lower your head, fit only to
Can that be Doris Fletcher's voice? Where does it come from?
Alas, poor Doris. I knew her well. And many can testify to her kindness. But I offer only love. Woe to you.
It's locked, all right.
Who are you? You who dared enter my realm. Are you here to worship or mock me?
I'm here to put an end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
Ah. But Doris Fletcher is no more. She was consumed by this putrid flesh that now enshrouds her.
You feel anger for what happened to you. But I can help you. I'm a doctor, Miss Fletcher.
Doris Fletcher is no more. All that remains are the dreams of the queen she was, and the queen she'll be. Until then, all shall die, for that was her final wish. Your blood will be mine. I summon thee, my children of the night. Fight, maim, spit, kill. Touché, sir. Your hand is shaking. Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she whose beauty was once renowned. Will she be the queen again once they all share her fate? My blade shall pierce your villain. Wait. I beg you, wait.
What?
I don't want to die.
And I did not come to kill you, Miss Fletcher.
Will you spare me then? Save this cadaverous carcass of mine. Does your heart beat a little faster now? You fancy me then, Doctor?
No, Miss Fletcher. My dead heart will beat for only one.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me, yes.
Ah! I hate her already.
I know. And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
But you just said...
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
Will I be remembered? Will you?
You were Doris Fletcher, the greatest actress of her generation. No one can take that from you.
Thank you. And farewell.
Farewell, Doris.
Bravo! So dramatic. I love it.
McCullum.
How strange I seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that Skal infestation.
I mean you no harm.
I'm not here for you. But once I've put all the pieces of the puzzle together, I'm sure we'll have a little chat, you and me.
Stay away from me, McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reed. But I'll let you go. For now.
I should probably leave the theater right now. It's locked. The West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my... I need to leave now. So Doris just needed to be close to her audience to infect them. Contagion through skin. Very disturbing.